This is day 60. Can you believe it? 60. This is day 60 of my daily video vlogs. It is March the 18th, 2015. I can't tell you what time it is because for some reason my clock is gone on the bottom of the toolbar. I will show you a picture, but it's kind of funny. A computer man, I can't find the clock. I have dual screen monitors, and usually the clock is on the bottom of the left screen as I'm looking at them, and it's not there. It went away yesterday. I don't have time to get it back. I'll find out some other time. Let me roll back just a minute. Today was my day to be at the church all day. I got to do what I love to do. Part of today I spent in meetings, and the other half of the day I spent looking for camp. The pastor at our church, the head pastor, approached me a couple weeks ago about starting a summer tradition that they used to do, which is bring kids to summer camp. And not just me find a camp that will do it, he actually would like for me to explore the options of me leading the summer camp. Now, I have been involved in summer camps, you know, like a 4-day or 5-day camp, but I've never led it. And, you know, there's a lot more involved whenever you're leading the camp than what you would do if you just were a counselor. So I've contacted several camps from 45 minutes from our church all the way to 3 hours from our church, from South Carolina to North Carolina. And just trying to get the logistics down, and I have to make a decision soon. Because we have a couple options to look at, but they're soon going to be filled. Even though this is March, if I don't make a decision soon, there won't be a decision that I can make because all of the camps will fill up. There's only so much space that these camps have and so many weeks that they have, and they will all fill up, and then there will be no availability. At least maybe not at the camp we want to go at. There's all kinds of camps, from the really inexpensive that are kind of run down to the really expensive. Put it to you this way, I look at prices because I have to look at what is it going to cost per student. And I'd rather keep it down on the lower end so we can have more students come. In fact, I would like to be able to bring them for free, but it's not really possible. I have one camp that for 4 days it's $900. And I was like, wow. They must give you iPads when you leave. And then there's other camps for 4 days. It's like $200. And I found one that was a really nice camp. And for 4 days, including food and everything, staff and all, it was like $185. But I also have to think about counselors. I have to think about my ministry team. I have to think about there's a couple churches that we do things with, and so I have to contact them and plus talk to the principal at the school that our church has a school that is an association with another church. So we had two churches that had two schools, and they both had maybe 90 students per school, and they were both kind of tilting on failing and as far as not having enough money. And they combined the two. So they have one school, and it's about 180 students, and they do very well. And it's at our church. Our church has the facility, so that's why I get to do chapel and I get to do Bible study on Fridays. Well, not every Friday, but every other Friday. I help out at the school. So that's good. So we're going to talk with the principal about that, and talk to the other church about that, and some other churches that would like to be involved, and see how much they really want to be involved. Do they want to help plan it, teach it, organize it, or do they just want to support it by bringing their kids and counselors? So we'll see. I do have one question for you before I move on to one thing. If you want to leave a comment, you know, I remember going to church camp, summer camp, throughout my elementary and high school, and then after I was an adult, going with my children in children's group from my church. And some of my favorite times are those times at camp when you can be with those kids and you can just build relationships. So if you would, leave a brief comment down below to let me know what your favorite remembrances of camp were. Today, when you're watching this video, which will be my day tomorrow, you may have had a bad day yesterday. You may have a bad day tomorrow. Today is the only day that you can affect, and today is the only day you can take a step forward. Regardless of your situation, it's up to you. How you feel about things determine your outcome. Sometimes things are out of your control, but you control your attitude. No matter what happens, tomorrow will always come. And tomorrow can be a better day than today. I'll see you tomorrow, YouTube.